Hi Capricorn, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages, or your general messages for the next 2 weeks. So first one we got is change in the wind, and it says here, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. So maybe there's something that's happening in your life, and maybe you might need to be prepared for some sort of change in your life. And change could be uncomfortable, but at the same time, like it said in there, like change, it makes room for better things in your life. So be prepared to maneuver and look at it with curiosity. Then we have believe in the impossible with the blue moon, and it says here, as the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. I'm lucky. Miss the chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and the situation is unlikely to repeat. So I just feel like there's definitely something going on where there's a change, and could be some sort of situation or offer that comes your way it's coming around once, and you need to believe that you can have this opportunity, like it's yours for the taking. And then we have Bee Spirit, and it says sweet results await. The Bee Spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you're willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Bee Spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey, miracles, and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee Spirit asks that your focus beyond the connectivity, your body, heart, and soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget. When you remember that you are a part of a greater unified consciousness, moving forward from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential, you become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of Bee Spirit. Fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself, your heart opens and creativity rushes through you seemingly without effort, as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation, and time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expect. Bee Spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded even if you can't see that yet, and asks that you share your good fortune as there's plenty of honey for all. Be a part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. So good things could be coming your way. Just get your ego out of the way and kind of, be generous when the good things do come, and believe it. Spirit is helping you right now to get what you want, especially with both the blue moon and the Bee Spirit. But maybe there's a change that's required here as well. Okay, so let's see for Capricorn. What is coming in for Capricorn? What are the messages? And what does Capricorn need to know? So we have the Seven of Pentacles, We have the Devil, that's your energy, Capricorn. We have the Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We have the Magician, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. We have Seven of Cups. We have Two of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck then, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, so I see here, these are the things at the bottom of the deck, are things that either you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. And I see that there could be some sort of conflict that you're trying to kind of like run away from in some way. It could be some sort of harsh words that are exchanged, and it's saying if that does happen, it's time now to kind of maybe just nurture yourself, ground yourself, focus on your own well-being, whether that's your physical health or your mental health or whatever it is. You might need to even go for a walk in nature, just to kind of get back into your centered self, because whatever argument is going on, it could have to do with finances, or it could have to do just with, like I said, some sort of like your well-being in some way. So just make sure that you are looking after yourself at this time. We do have the Magician as your main focus. So you are trying to manifest something in for you. And I do see that you are slowly starting to realize that actually you have all the power to be able to create whatever it is that you want, and you have all the tools you need to make something happen. What got you here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. You've probably had to be quite patient, putting in effort into something and putting in the hard work into something, and trying to get this, whatever it is, to grow, whether that's a business, whether that is a relationship, whether that is your own personal growth, whatever it is. You've been putting in the effort towards this, and you haven't yet seen the results, but it's saying that the results are coming with this Bee Spirit. So you just need to continue with the effort and just be patient. With the Knight of Cups here, I do see that that there could be a very romantic time for you. This could be someone coming into your life who is maybe wanting to kind of take things to the next level with you. Like, you know, it could be that they just want to take you on a date, or that they could, I feel like this is someone that you've actually already had something with. Not as in like someone from the past coming back, as in like this has already happened, this date or this person proposing something to you in some way where they want to kind of take the relationship to the next step, or they're just being very romantic, like coming in to kind of sweep you off your feet. If this has got to do with a job though, it's kind of like, or business, it's kind of like this offer is being presented to you and it's something that you feel is fulfilling, something that you might have manifested in. Then we have the Seven of Cups. So I do see that you're feeling a little bit confused at this time. You could also be kind of like fantasizing and daydreaming about your future and what the next steps would be and that type of thing, but you're confused about what is the exact next step to get there. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So 7 to the 8 is a progression. So you know, coming towards the end of the cycle, but this is something basically that you need to release. So there's something that is missing in the situation that you're in, and in order to find your own happiness, you need to leave this thing behind. So for each person, it would be different as to what this thing is. Is this a relationship? Is this a way of thinking? Is this your own emotions on something? Is this a business? Is this work? Like, you know, what is it that you need to release in order to move forward to find your own happiness? Then we have the Devil. So when it comes to work, I do see you being maybe a little bit of a workaholic, which is quite true of Capricorn. But there could also be like maybe a toxic work environment, or people that you hold toxic emotions to. And again, there needs to be a release here of something. So this walking away from something could very well be that you're needing to walk away from your own emotions when it comes to this work environment or workplace, or even you're thinking about jobs or something like that. We have the King of Pentacles here, and this is in your relationships, your feelings, you know, platonic and romantic. So you could be in a committed relationship. If not, I do see that coming in for you. Someone who is very reliable, someone who might even own their own business, or is like quite high up in their business, or just, you know, very financially stable. But not only financially stable, they're also emotionally stable. Like they're someone that you can depend upon, and someone who wants to kind of provide for you and look after you. I do see we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here as well, so they could be a true match. And then we have the Temperance card over here. So in your thoughts, I do see you trying to keep like balanced in some way. Maybe you're trying to, you know, be patient with something that you're planning, but also you're needing to, like you're just wanting complete peace right now within your own thoughts, and trying not to kind of get too overwhelmed in some way. And then we have the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords is in one of your goals. So there is a decision that needs to be made, but I feel like you're struggling to make that decision. And at the moment, the thing that you need to do to make the decision is actually not in your external world. It's not weighing the pros and cons. It's nothing like that. It's actually in your own mind. Like you might need to kind of meditate on this decision, and you're not seeing the path yet because you don't know which way to go. But you will figure that out as soon as you kind of go within and try and find the answers within your own thoughts in your own head. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Capricorn. Okay, so I want to see, what is the Magician? We have the Queen of Cups. You're manifesting in something that you're very emotionally tied to. It could be someone that you care a lot about, and you have a lot of feelings for someone and you're trying to kind of manifest that in. Maybe you're trying to manifest in someone kind of revealing their feelings to you. But there's also the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is the Wounded Warrior. So you've been through a lot, maybe felt hurt in this situation and feel like you have your guard up in some way. But you do feel like you need to kind of persevere through this. And I just, with this hurt that's going on and the Queen of Cups, I do see like this could be this blue moon opportunity where it's saying like you have to believe it to be possible, even if, you know, your outer world hasn't shown that to you just yet. The Bee Spirit said the same thing. So there could be some changes going on in the universe to bring in the assistance of your manifestations. If it's not got to do with a person, it could just be, you know, if this is work, maybe this is just about, again, following something that makes you happy in your heart, but also maybe feeling a little bit defensive or protective over this maybe not happening. But I more see it as whatever these emotions are, you're protecting your emotions at this time, maybe holding back from speaking them, but you also are manifesting an emotional outpour of some sort, whether that's from another person or from you. So what is the Devil? We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely something that needs to be released here. And then we have the Hanged Man, but you can't end the situation just yet. It's kind of like when it comes to work, like you need to get out of this toxic environment or release these toxic feelings in some way with this place. Maybe it could also be, like I said, maybe you need to stop working so hard, but because it's like it's really getting to the point where you're tiring yourself out. And getting very stressed and that type of thing. But we also have the Hanged Man here, so it's kind of like you're stuck. You can't actually end the situation just yet. So maybe while you are stuck here, before you can end it, maybe it's time to kind of look at things in a different perspective when it comes to this toxic situation and try to kind of release any of the toxic thoughts you have surrounding this until you can get to a place where you can end this. So, or you can leave the job, or you can, you know, fire someone, or you can, you know, whatever fits for your situation. So what is the King of Pentacles? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So basically it's like giving up the fight. Like in your relationship, if you have been in some sort of arguments or something like that, it's kind of now at a point where you guys are just agreeing to disagree and focusing more on what you can give each other and how you can be there for each other. But we do have the Seven of Cups here as well, so you could be feeling confused with the situation and again, like not sure which path to take or which cup to take in this instance. But it's kind of saying like you don't need to kind of make any decisions straight away. What you need to do is you just need to let go of your ego, allow yourself to be confused and just figure it out along the way type of thing. So what's Temperance? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So you're trying to kind of balance your thoughts right now surrounding finances, or possibly your career, or like if you need to study something to be able to kind of get some sort of value that you can kind of bring to a situation or something like that. But you are working hard on yourself and working hard to keep the peace within your own mind. Like if it's been a difficult time for you, you're working on learning the lessons that you need to move to a much more calmer, peaceful time for you. So what's the 2 of Swords? We have the King of Swords. So you are going to make a decision, and you're going to get clarity to be able to make this decision. And once you have this clarity, there will be communication surrounding this decision that you make. But you are stressing out about it right now because you don't know what decision to make. You don't know which path to choose or what choice is the right choice. And that's kind of stressing you out and keeping you up at night because you can't stop thinking about, well, I can either do A or I can do B. And like you're not sure which one, so you're kind of panicking about it. Okay, and then let's see, what is the 8 of Cups? Temperance, again. So this is about you needing to kind of find balance within your life and to walk away from something that is currently like not in balance. So if you've been kind of overindulging in some area of your life, whether that be your emotions, your thoughts, actually physically going out and maybe drinking too much or eating too much, or too much fun and not enough work, or too much work and not enough fun, you know, whatever it is for you, it's about doing things in moderation now. There's always this thing that my grandmother used to say to me, and she said, do everything in moderation, including moderation. So just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're kind of giving to yourself in more than just one way. Like you're able to kind of give yourself the play if you've been working too hard, for example, with the devil there. Just make sure that you are kind of, you know, like I said, balancing your life out a bit. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So this is, you know, clarity coming into the situation. This could be also about you having to cut an area of your life off, or a person off, or just, you know, time to leave the situation because you know that you want a new path here and you've got the clarity that you need. So by the end of the 2 weeks, you will have made up your mind on something and you'll be clear on it of where to go, basically. So let's move on to your love reading. Okay, so I want to see, how does Capricorn feel? Okay, well, literally what we got there is clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. So that's exactly what I was saying there. You are going to be clear on things, and the Ace of Swords can be the truth. So that is, you are going to feel very clear when it comes to your relationship of what your next steps are. And we have perspective, better off, happiness, and clear headspace. That's kind of like the Hangman. You're looking at things differently, and you're focusing more on your own happiness right now, rather than you know, sticking out a situation just to feel horrible about it. Maybe looking at it from a different perspective to be able to kind of stick the situation out. And by looking at it from a different perspective, this is also what could bring in these sweet results. So how does your person feel for you, Capricorn? We have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and good times. So they're very happy with you. If you guys aren't together, then it's kind of like whenever they're around you, they just feel like your energy makes them happy. They're always having a good time with you. There's always a bit of fun involved. And then we do have realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. So they could be waking up to that this is how they make you make them feel in some way, or they just have a realization that they just want to actually, like, you know, have fun with you and do good things. So what is the outcome? Okay, that flipped and went back in. We have 2 cards coming out here. So we have loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing, but we also have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. bottom of the deck, we have soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. So the outcome is that you guys will be loyal to each other, and you guys can trust in each other and you know, rely on each other, especially with that King of Pentacles. But that doesn't mean that it's not a difficult time emotionally. And I do see with Seven of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords in reverse, maybe there have been arguments in the past and that has affected you. And the confusion is also affecting you in some way. But you guys do have a very tight-knit bond, and you have a very deep connection between each other. Okay, so let's see, what else do we need to know? Let's get some romance angels for Capricorn. So what does Capricorn need to know in their love life? Okay, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you guys are very attracted to each other, but not only that, like, you know, if you're in separation, it's about enjoying each moment as it comes. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Like I said, there is that Queen of Cups that I feel like that's what you're manifesting in, but also there will be clarity in conversations here as well. Okay, and what else? One more for Capricorn. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So if that is someone that you have broken up from, this could be a situation. It could be even just a friend coming back into your life, or it could be that maybe if you guys have been having arguments about laying down swords now, no more fighting, and coming to a conclusion together, trying to be there for each other. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it's maybe like that blue moon opportunity. Just make sure that you believe it so that it can come in. Okay, so let's see. I'm getting some messages from your person for you, Capricorn, but it is usually for people in separation. So please only take what resonates here. Okay, so what would Capricorn... Okay, so we have, I want to feel that way again. Okay, so that's definitely that they want to come back into your life. What else for Capricorn? We have, I don't react when people mention you. So it could be, you know, someone's asking like, oh, how is Capricorn? And they're just like, oh no, doing well, you know, or haven't spoken, or, you know, like they don't really reveal much. And then I hide behind material things. That could be the situation with the King of Pentacles, that they're more focused on work or like hitting some sort of financial goal. And then we do have, I'm afraid to contact you at the bottom of the deck. Maybe they're scared to just tell you how they feel, but that is what you're manifesting in. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again either next week for the love reading or the following week again for your general messages. Take care.